We
We
live.
back. We back.
We are
We back.
here. We are in here for another episode of Eyes and Combo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome, people. How's it going?
No, we're doing good. Hey, look, so while we're setting it up, let's make sure our privacy settings is good because we want people to be able to comment and all that good stuff.
Oh, boy.
But it's another Wednesday night full of that get right vibes and convo coming to you pronto. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Man.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Yes.
fellas.
Notifications. Kirk Quinn is live. We are
Mm-hmm.
we are in here.
Mm.
I know mine popped up because I'm live on mine.
I'm live. I'm live now too. Live.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For all
That's
my boys and girls that tuned in to Vibes and Convo tonight, we got a special treat for you. Something we ain't done in a little while, but we're bringing
Okay.
it back tonight. Something we like to call stories.
that's right.
Yeah,
Started.
we're doing stories.
Shout out. We're gonna talk that good talk. Shout out to my brother Bilal. Intricate
Uh,
moves.
Peace,
Barber.
peace, peace, God.
Peace King.
good.
We see
Goody.
you. Welcome to the vibe. Um
Get my beverage ready real quick.
yeah.
This
Get it
week
ready.
We're doing
What you
Canada Dry Peach.
Canada Peach Canada Dry, my guy?
Peach Canada
Oh,
Dry. It's the
Oh,
only
oh.
soda better than the Big Peach from back in the day.
oh snap.
This
You
is
ain't
better.
look, you from Texas, you should know about that purple Delaware that
Ooh, woo!
you should know about that.
Blast from the past.
Yeah, that's the OG. That's the OG
Oh,
beverage.
oh my God! I can find that right now.
About to
Ooh.
go.
But I
Mm-hmm.
digress. Let me get off my soda kick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Huh. Well,
Hold
since we are here, you know what we
on.
gotta do. We gotta set the tone, man.
Look,
Yeah.
We
look.
gotta set the tone. What'd he say? What'd he say?
He Bilal said big shot. Y'all don't know nothing about that big shot.
Yeah. Come on,
That's that
man.
that's that old
Uh,
look. That's some old drinks from New Orleans.
Hell yeah. Know all about the big shot, baby.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Mardi Gras
Shout
you
edition, big
you
shot.
go with a regular beverage.
I'm sipping
That
on
Wawa, that Wawa.
I'm
That
sipping on some
Wawa.
salt water right now. Not sipping, but y'all gotta excuse me if I look a little perturbed. The boy got a hellified little toothache. So bear with me. You heard? I promise you I'm happy. I just can't show it right now.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
That's that
No,
toothache is a motherfucker, man. We're gonna pray you
Mm-hmm.
through this one, though, brother. Definitely gonna pray you through this one, man.
tough,
Mm-hmm.
tough. Yeah,
Mm.
man. Story night, man. Um, I'm gonna try to think of a good one. I'm gonna try to think of a
Oh,
good one.
In the
I
meantime, all you listeners, man, feel free to call that number that's right down there, and feel free to share, man. Share your stories.
mm-hmm.
Also, saying get you some camera time on there if you want to jump in the live with us. You're welcome to do that also.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny because during the pandemic, I haven't had really many news stories to talk about. But as y'all know, I ended up going to a show up here in LA last night down in Hollywood. So I do got some good energy. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who was out there getting it in last night. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it. You know what I mean? But for everybody who's tuning in, shout out to my man Bilal. Shout out to everybody who's watching on whatever platform you're on. We've been starting this new thing, right? We have been playing the playlist. Okay, we're gonna be doing the playlist every. It's like the pre-show kickoff. Everybody that has been rocking with us from day one since everything has begun, Vibes and Convo is actually a playlist full of good music. You feel me? That's where this all originated. You know, so we found a way to display this great music. It's going to be on Twitter Space, and we're just going to be playing that, rocking for an hour. For anybody who tuned in, y'all might have caught some of the vibes. That way, y'all could get prepped on what to expect on that vibes and convo 8 p.m. edition. You dig?
yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, sir. He ain't lying. He ain't
Mm-hmm.
lying, man. It was good, man.
Hmm.
We second week of doing it. It's beautiful, beautiful this week. Beautiful music on there, man. 49 tracks. You know, of artists all over the place. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
all live curated
Uh,
stuff.
and every at 7 p.m. man, right before this, right before the live, man, come get your warm up with that
Right,
pre-listening
Yep.
part.
Yep. It's perfect if you're in your car stuck in traffic, bro.
for sure, for
Trying to
sure.
get home to watch us and participate with Vibes and Combo. You can definitely hop on your Twitter space, man, and just groove out with us until you get to the house.
Right.
Yeah,
Tell me why Key. I gotta joke you right now, Key. Key up here look like one of them old death row. I gotta get on my
let 'em go.
guy.
One of the more death row sound guys from back in the day.
Let 'em go. Let 'em go.
let me
That
get
death
this.
row.
Let me
That
get this
death row
lighting straight.
picture. Remember when Suge Knight and Snoop and all them was in the all black with the death row chain?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me find out. Let me find out. On Key was rocking with the row.
He just got the hat on.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's funny to
you,
me.
you and Danny Boy was getting it in the studio back in the.
Oh, no, don't do that. Oh,
Danny Boy,
hey,
dope. He a dope artist, man. Dope artist.
yeah, Danny
Yes, he
Boy.
is.
Yeah, he get busy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I always see that black background. You heard me? It's yeah,
yeah. Looks real death rowish. I get it.
real
I get
death
it.
row, the real death
Yeah,
row.
yeah.
Bro.
The
Tell me,
row. My
bro.
bad. The
Shout
row.
shout out to Snoopy D O double G
Snoop
for bringing that
Lion,
home.
Took it back.
Snoop Dogg, Doggy Dog. Like he got so many names. It don't matter.
He took it back. He took it back. That's
Heck
crazy.
yeah,
Yes,
We
sir.
didn't
heck
we didn't
yeah,
really talk about that. We didn't really talk about that. Can we talk about that a little bit?
yeah. We could kick it off
That's
with
kind
some
of
of
Sure.
that.
Why not?
dope.
Why not?
Um,
Man,
Snoop, man, the immortal Snoop Dogg. We got to start calling Snoop the immortal Snoop Dogg, man.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
he feel like this guy done had like three different careers. Like
Snoop McCloud
And
from
and
Lamb
and
McCloud.
and nine different lives off in this game.
Heck yeah. He said
So
it can
that's
only be one.
yep. So that's pretty appropriate. The immortal Snoop Dogg. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's pretty appropriate.
How many I would how remember how many of y'all remember this show Highlander back in the day? Am I
Of
showing
course.
my age?
No,
Am
that
I
was
showing
man.
my age?
Oh,
no.
that was the
That's my
show right there.
hey, that was my
That was
joint. When you
no.
said immortal, I always think about that dang song that used to come on, that Queen song.
Yeah,
Here we are,
yeah,
born to be kings.
yeah,
We're the princes of the
yeah,
universe. That'd be a
yeah.
cool Kanye sample too. I
Yeah,
ain't
I
gonna lie.
would.
They always thought they got Highlander, man. They always thought
Yeah,
they could kill. Everybody
Nah,
thought
yeah.
they can get him.
nah. He
Don't
was
don't take our idea, Kanye. If you watching this vibes and combo on the slide, you better shoot us some change, doggone. We came up with the idea first.
get that sample.
No,
Yeah.
I am immortal and rip that on up.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
that ain't fire.
Yep, that joke was
That ain't
hard.
crazy.
fire.
Still hard.
Yeah, but Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg is definitely somebody said it. They say Snoop is probably the biggest or most famous um urban artist ever.
Yeah,
You
facts.
did?
I'm gonna tell you who bought that. The first time I heard somebody say that was
Mm-hmm.
Glasses Malone.
Is that
He was having a debate with somebody in an interview,
right?
and the debate was like who was the best, the biggest rapper of all time,
Mm,
rapper of all time, and a lot of people said LL Cool J
Mm. Okay.
was,
I respect that.
but Glasses Malone arguing with Snoop Dogg when Snoop hit the scene.
Right.
that's a
Dog,
good.
and on top of that, he's global also.
True.
There's
LL
no place he can go in the world still, and you're not gonna know who Snoop is. LL,
LL is up there, but I
That
gotta
was
say
up.
this about LL.
yeah, but not as much anymore though.
Well, LL has been an actor longer than he's been a musician.
Yeah, facts, facts.
So Snoop Dogg
Hmm.
has successfully juggled staying a musician
With everything else,
and doing other stuff. You know what I
facts.
mean? Like he never really stopped doing music
No, no matter what he had going on.
ever. He was a football coach for his kids and running around here dropping albums.
Yep.
You know, what I mean, he had the little TV show and he was dropping albums. He was remember the Halloween joint,
Yep.
the Bones.
Yep.
Who
Oh,
remember
Yep.
Bones? Who remember Bones?
Of course, remember Bones. Of course,
Yo,
remember Bones.
this nigga was like a haunted house nigga.
Mhm.
Shout,
Plus, another thing to support that theory that I
shout,
just thought about, if you
what's
go
that?
back and look at LL Cool J's album sales,
Yeah.
like all time album sales,
Uh-huh.
Snoop is probably double to triple that.
you
Yes.
think so?
Just because he's consistently still been dropping music long
Right.
after LL Cool J stopped dropping music.
Well,
Right.
last release was
For LL,
yeah. Last release was well last
Hmm.
year.
Last year?
huh?
Last year,
Damn.
2021, from LL with Love. It was actually an EP
Okay,
last year,
all
Everybody.
right. And before that,
and before that
You
was
gonna run down the whole. Okay. You gonna run down the
2000,
whole tree.
2013
see,
Boom.
look at that.
was um authentic.
All
Okay.
right. Now see, stop right there, Keith. Now, just from 2013 to now,
That's an 8 year, 10 year. That's a 9 year gap.
Snoop Snoop has dropped at least 5 or 6 albums just between that time alone.
Maybe the gospel of card in
Let's
the.
go, let's go to Snoop.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, we get into the nerd talk, y'all. We
Yep.
can't talk though. We can't talk. We are fact based. This is a
Yeah, yeah. We like to back up. We like to have facts on our side
so
over here. We don't like to just shoot off the hip over
I
here.
but it's not even debatable to me. I think
Me
Snoop
neither.
Snoop Dogg is definitely the most um visual artist we've ever. He's up there because
Definitely.
Snoop old now.
Yep.
Okay, Snoop. Latest release
And Snoop has consistently had hits over this
is
time, not
Facts.
just projects.
No, exactly.
You
back
know,
on death row.
okay,
Yeah, we
boom.
already know we ain't gonna count that one. That just dropped
Right.
recently. We know
I
that.
like that.
We going from then to the one before that was 2019.
Right.
I
I
think
want to
that
thank.
was the what was it?
I want to thank me.
I want to thank me. I think you skipped one. He did drop one last year. What was that bad boy called? Algorithm. He dropped Algorithm last year.
Okay.
From the streets to the suits. Hmm. Maybe he did. I don't see it here though.
Let me see.
Maybe I can do. Let me see.
Yeah,
Uh,
here we go. Here we go.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. Is anybody debating the fact that Snoop Dogg is the biggest artist ever, nigga?
Well, I wouldn't say artist ever, but as far as rap game goes, as far as the rap game goes,
I
he's
think
definitely as far as sales and stuff goes, he's definitely like top 5, top 10.
Gotcha. I mean,
No
yeah.
question.
if
Both
if
they
we
both in
judging
there.
it,
Both of them
if
there.
we judging it on sales, yes, of course, he has a pretty big catalog. But
Yep.
I'm talking about specifically, um, just visibility. You know what I mean? I think the only other artist that's as visible is Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
everybody knows who Jay-Z is
Yep.
just because
Yep.
of, what Jay-Z's done business wise. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah, yeah. Well, when you put it like that, then you might as well say just Jay Z, Kanye, and Snoop.
And
That's
probably
pretty much it.
I think a lot of people know who 50 Cent is, especially after the Super Bowl.
We especially well now more so especially.
But
You right.
but yeah, I think historically Snoop Dogg takes the crown as being the
Uh-huh.
most consistent working musician, famous off of his music.
Yeah. And he gonna put them all up there like I don't know. I know what I'm talking about, Black. I know what I'm talking about. See, there go algorithm right there last year. 2021. Algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Snoop
Then he
Dogg
did
presents
From the
algorithm.
Streets to all in that same year. Then he did I Wanna Thank Me 2019.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes, sir.
Snoop Dogg presents Bible of Love back in 2018.
That was my joint.
He
Hey,
also he
that,
also dropped 220 the same year.
that joint with him and Sly Piper. He has
Yeah,
with Sly Piper
yeah,
and Daz Dillinger.
yes,
One of my
sir.
favorite gospel songs of that year. Daz
Yep.
Dillinger was giving bars on the gospel tip. That's dope.
Then 2017, Make America Crip Again.
Oh, keeping it real nifty.
Yeah,
Yep.
but mm,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
2016, Kool
Very
Aid.
debatable. It's very debatable. Very debatable.
What's
I'm just
debatable?
Uh,
saying, in
I feel
comparison
like
to
I feel like
I'm just in comparison to LL, he's still been dropping shit.
I feel
That's all
like
I'm saying.
they're both in the top five with hip hop
No
as
question.
far as career like immortals. LL Cool J and Snoop Dogg for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you
There
got
you
to
go.
think like LL came out in '85.
Yeah. Like along with a lot of the forefathers and pioneers.
Right. He's from that original, like that second
Yeah,
class of hip hop. Period.
Yeah.
yeah, like
The birth of boom bap.
yeah, he was out there with Run DMC and them. You know what I
Run
mean?
DMC, Beastie Boys, like nothing but pioneers. Rick Rubin, bro. Like, come
Umo,
on.
no,
Yeah. Cool Mo D, MC Shan, Real Roxanne, UTFO.
DJ Cool Hurt. You heard me?
Nah, I could go all day, man. Yeah, that's the school he come from.
My
Uh-huh.
guys.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think the longer stuff go generationally, we forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And it's easy to forget too with all the stuff we get bombarded with on a daily basis nowadays.
right. I know.
Yeah,
Like it makes it makes it convenient to forget that.
Right. Straight up. Straight up.
good to good to look at that. Like it's like that's crazy. Um, craziness. Snoop got a lot of music, man. KRS
Right.
One got a lot of music.
Yeah. I'm doing peach
Uh
candy dry. I'm doing peach candy dry with the peach Jolly Ranchers in the car.
You sure that's the Jolly Ranchers, my guy?
Yeah, buddy. Look, see, got the Jolly Ranchers in the car.
I like it. I like it. You up there
man.
doing
Oh,
some?
yeah, I'm
That's some.
keeping it real Texas right now. Keeping it real
That,
Texas.
that
Man,
Texas.
hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, since you want to talk about where you from, let's talk about where you at. Let's give everybody our locations. Um, I'll kick it off because I'm in the coolest place.
Says who?
For real.
Says
For
who?
real.
You heard? I'm reporting live from Los Angeles, California. Yeah, you
Oh,
know, you feel me? In the valley. I ain't tripping.
LA. Most definitely.
Yeah. Um,
Key, hey Key, where you at? Where you at, Key?
Right.
SDC, San Diego, California.
That's what they call it. SDC.
SDC. There you go. There you go.
Right. Shout out to everybody in Dago.
There
Shout out to
you
everybody
go.
in LA. We heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me, I'm currently residing in Cleveland is the city where we come from, so right.
Is in 1990, 1999. I like that.
East 99.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm currently in Cleveland, Ohio, east side to be exact.
Uh-huh.
And I'm right where I'm supposed to be in the house where it's warm at because it ain't number cold out here.
That's right.
Trust me. I'm jealous of my California brothers right now, but we still gonna hold it down the same.
Nah, we gotta
Spoiled with the weather. We spoiled with the weather.
You
Super
Midwest.
spoiled.
We're talking about it. Cleveland is closer to New York than it is California, but we still call it the Midwest.
Isn't that crazy?
Ain't that true?
Super crazy.
All right. So we did talk about we're gonna go into these stories.
Yeah.
You know, um, I will implore our listening viewers, our watchful eyes. If y'all got something to say, please jump in. We do have the phone number. It is a live show. You can call in 619-363-2330. That is Vibes and Convo Live. If you want to come in and participate, 619-363-2330. Vibes and Convo. Share a
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Share a story.
Damn.
Yeah, we didn't have some interesting stories to come through here.
Right.
Yes, we have.
Man, I took time this week to go back and look at like a lot of past episodes, man. It was some stories on here, man. It was some stories on here, man. Some funny
Yep.
ones. Some funny ones too.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
surprised. I'm surprised, Mr. Jazz, our friend in music, Jazz. I'm
Yeah.
surprised he's not on here right now because he keep a story or two.
oh
Yeah.
man.
You know that dude
Yeah,
always
you
got
do.
something.
Yeah, you do. I was looking at some of those too. Yeah, man.
Jazz always got stories about famous people. But yo, like you like,
Yep, yep,
Jazz be up here with the story flex. I like it.
yep. That's all right, Kurt. You got some of your famous people stories too, man.
Oh, I'm not competing. Oh, that nigga wins. Trust me. I'm not saying that to be I'm
I'm
not saying
giving.
it to be slick. I give it to him.
no. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. No, I'm just saying you have your share also. I'm just saying not to
I,
forget about Kurt's stories now. That's
yeah,
all I'm
look.
saying.
That's when you know you got homies. A homie will look out for you even. Hey, wait a minute. Not my dog. I appreciate it. I
Man,
appreciate it.
I
Yep.
shared a couple of like you know shows like shows I was performing at stories. I got a lot of those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
a lot of
Oh
those.
well, I'm just gonna kick it off then, dog. I got a short story for you that I just got permission to tell you guys
Okay.
because this story didn't involve me. It really involved my wife.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
be careful. You gotta go home tonight.
Shoot, home, I'm already here.
I'm already here.
Yo, I gotta find a place to sleep. But
All
no,
right.
but this story actually took place about a month and a half ago.
Oh,
Month and a half ago. Yeah, I'm about to tell that one. So my wife, being a sound mind and body, is on her way to is going to work, right?
okay.
So she gets to work. She clocks in. She's doing her usual nightly duties. You know what I'm saying? And she goes to take her first 15-minute break. When she goes to take her first 15-minute break, she finds a coworker, just so happened to be one of her shift managers, and
Mm-hmm.
they're talking and joking around or whatever, playing around, being silly and goofy. So my wife gets the idea that I'm finna dance for you, bitch. Just being silly. You know how girls can be when they're around each other. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So my wife, being who she is, mind you, she's not the most rhythmic, most coordinated person in the world. But
Okay.
she always gives it a good college try.
All right.
In which case, doggone, it's always entertaining and she's always having fun.
Right.
This particular day, though, when she calls herself trying to twerk for her
Right.
coworker, and in the middle of doing so, she happened to twist her knee in a way that it wasn't supposed to twist. How she described it is her leg went one way and her knee went the other. And she slowly started to tumble. Now,
No.
the funny part is not so much that she set her leg or whatever, it was what happened immediately after.
What's
As
this?
she's falling, her face hits right into the doggone soda machine, the
Oh,
vending
hell,
machine,
hell
on the
no.
way
Oh,
down.
oh.
The same leg or a different leg?
No, it's the same leg,
Damn it, son.
but what? Yeah. So when her face hit the vending machine, then she finally hit the floor. Her co-worker's response was, Ooh, I heard that because they heard a pop in her leg or whatever. Then
Oh,
Right.
after falling, she immediately tries to get up, and as soon as she tries to get on both feet or whatever, boop, 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 she falls back again.
Oh hell no.
That's when she knew she was in trouble.
Not. Now check this out.
Huh?
Can I just interject?
Go ahead.
A lot of these stories are funny. Okay. This story in particular ain't that funny
it's a little
because
funny.
it's
It's a
funny.
little funny
It's
because it's
funny.
something straight. Because it's something straight out of a movie, man. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
the,
It's
And it's
to
the way he
fall
told
the
the
way
story, though.
she fell, that's a movie shit. I'm sorry.
I can
He
you know
narrated the story, makes it funny.
twerking while working gone wrong. These
Mhm.
things can happen, but
Yeah.
man, it's only see. I'm conscientious. I only laugh when I realize the outcome because it's always like you see like an old person fall. Oh, oh,
Uh-huh.
that's funny
Yeah.
if they don't
Especially
hurt
when it's in slow motion.
if they don't hurt themselves. If they hurt
Right.
themselves,
Of course.
no, oh,
Right.
you're right.
Of course. Of course.
Oh man,
But the
that's
only reason this story is funny is because of how she fell. It'd be different if she snapped a leg and just fell on the ground. But
okay.
no, she hit the vending machine on the way down.
Damn, man. What
the
was
way
Yeah.
he
story,
the
dog?
way he say it though, like she hit the vending machine on the way down. Like
That was like some Family Guy stuff, man. Like see when Peter Griffin runs into multiple things before he finally hits the ground.
E- Everything I hear about this, it reminds me of the episode where my man was saying, "My neck and my back, my
Mhm.
neck." like." But see, y'all. Listen, audience people. I don't feel comfortable laughing. I'm only participating out of sheer participation. I don't feel comfortable laughing about my sis hurting herself twerking at work.
But it's okay for y'all to laugh because she's doing a lot better now. She's
Yeah.
rehabbing.
Shout
Her
out to
knees
sis.
getting a lot better. The only thing that's hurt still is her pride.
Okay. Well, that can be, that's gonna take a little time. But as long as she's good, I can laugh a little bit.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
injury.
Yeah, just a quick story, man. Quick
That's
story.
she pulled what's my man name for the Lakers? Uh, See,
No,
I'm trying to be easy just because we talking about it. If it's funny to you, it's funny to me, god damn it. Yo. But yeah, man. Okay. Wow.
that was a good
That's
one.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll tell you guys a little bit about last night. Um Shout out to my boy Superstar Maziar. You dig? Mazimoto. My partner hits me about it the blue after long day at work. He's like, "Man, I'm going to this LA showcase. Kurt, you want to swing through? I'm gonna, I come scoop you." Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm on the phone with y'all. Matter of fact, all right. But I
Hmm.
haven't told y'all like how everything went.
Yeah.
So, um, boom. My man, he says we're going to school. I said, "What time is it?" He says like 9 o'clock at this place called Adult Only. I didn't even know the name of the spot. Now my wife is going to see this and she's going to probably laugh, but I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you guys because I didn't know it either until I was walking out. First of all, we pull up, we get down there, and we didn't know if you need a vaccine card and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we get in. Cool venue. It's like how LA venues be. Remember when we went to that one spot that was like a library bar on the inside key that we did with the open canvas? It
Yes.
it always be some interesting, weird stuff like that. And
LA be on some stuff with
it,
that. With that.
it's
You
like every
find you could be performing in a garage somewhere and it don't even look like a garage.
my nigga, it be having like full laid out bars with lights and freaking whole check it out. It looked like an old school blockbuster in the front. You heard? And then
Damn.
you walk in and it's like strobe
Hey,
lights and the crazy bar in the back and the stage. It's like a venue.
Yeah.
Right.
I go in and we were going just in time to catch my man perform. I cannot remember his name. That's why I almost did not want to tell the story, but I'll have to hit up my man Mozzie to see my man's name. He was dope as the flip. Great performance. Had his DJ. When I knew I knew it was dope when my man DJ jumped from behind the actual DJ spot and start singing background harmony. It's like singing. This is an R&B show. My man starts singing background harmonies, and
So
then
he was. So he was, and then he.
he jumped up like, and then they had like choreography, like real steps.
That
Like I'm talking about like not even corny. Like I'm talking about like the Bruno Mars,
Like
like
5 Heartbeat style, kind of.
yeah, dog. And then he had a homie. I don't even know what his homie does. I guess think he's like the silent other body. But he hopped up on stage with like a tank top and a Jerry curl wig. Yeah, follow me. My man hops
Soul
on
Glow.
stage with the Soul Glow vibes, with the shades on and his big curly wig, and he starts spraying his hair, hitting his hair, and he's not. But he got a mic. He got a mic and the whole nine. But he's up there just to do the steps. It's the funniest, coolest. You could tell it was rehearsed. It was real dope. It was like a
Oh
really,
my god!
really good show.
I wish you'd have
And
got some footage of that.
I wasn't even thinking about it. I was so enamored by the actual event. So I'm sitting up here looking at the show, and then boom, they said it's over, and then this band gets up, and the kind of band, the kind of band, acoustic young boys who gets up there with a couple guitars and they be playing emo stuff. These dudes are cool. They sounded good, bro, but they start doing country music, and in the middle of their set, one of the dudes was like, "Hey, so we forgot the rest of our songs. Anybody want to hear a song?" They just start taking requests.
Wow.
I was
so what?
upset.
Wait. So what kind of show is this?
It's like one of them raw shows, one of them raw
Like
performing.
like a talent showcase.
Nah, don't say that. It's supposed no.
We
I
can't
don't.
even call it that. Not
I
even really a
don't.
talent show.
Well, when you say a talent show, it makes me think of high school.
No, no, no. I said talent showcase. Talent
It
showcase.
sound like talent show. I can't rock with that. It was
Oh, okay,
it was that. I'm not. I'm just being particular. I don't like how
okay,
certain stuff sound. It
okay.
was it's like an independent artist showcase. You see how that sounds better? it,
Okay, we're gonna
it,
add the. We're just gonna add the independent on
it
there.
was the from what I gather, it was a show designed to break independent artists
Okay,
up and
okay,
coming in LA.
okay.
All
I
right.
feel you. I
It
feel
had a
you.
whole little like San Diego do the local grooves and grooves type thing. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? It was
Uh
one of
huh.
them, bro.
Oh,
It was one of them.
yeah.
And but these dudes stopped performing and actually start doing it was like I was mad. Um so one of the dudes that came to see the dude we came to see, like he's a rapper, like big old UFC, my man Diesel. He took a picture, like it was interesting. Like you ever seen a big, strong, happy nigga? He's big as cuff, son. He was the big old guy. Shout out to Diesel. I see you. If you
Yeah.
watch this, hey, you was memorable, my G.
Yeah.
Big Diesel gets up there when they're doing their acoustic set, these young boys, and he's like listening. He's like, yeah, hey, hey, man, what you got to this? What you got to this? And I'm like, I ain't know what he meant at first. I'm just listening like, oh, he's very excitable. You feel me? My man starts freestyling over the acoustic stuff louder than the people that was on the stage. Yeah,
Cipher.
yes. Acoustic guitar cipher. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was nice. He was nice.
Hmm.
He started
Man.
busting. And I'm sitting up here like, and you could tell all of those people that came in there to see that last band, oh, they was hot. They turned around. We were quiet when we were listening to your R&B. Shut up. My- Look, and I'm up here laughing. I think it's funny because he's too big for me to tell him to stop. I'm like, nah, bro, keep going. What they gonna do?
Exactly.
Tell
Exactly.
you feel me? Look, I get up there and I just join in. I'm like, okay, bro, I got bars. Find out he's Louisiana. He from Baton Rouge. Like,
Baton Rouge.
and he said like something in his bars from the Red Stick. Da 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 da. I say, Red Stick, are you from Baton Rouge? So we're communicating in
On the
Mm.
freestyle. We're
on the
introducing ourselves to each other in live freestyle
yeah.
at a show over somebody else's set. It is the most disrespectful, funny, clever. It was a good night. It's only like some stuff that happens in LA.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Mozzie for getting me out of the house post pandemic. Look, I think we're outside, y'all.
Hell
That's
yeah.
my story so far. I'm
Crazy.
gonna have to keep y'all tuned in though, because I'm gonna probably do a song with that boy Diesel. He's nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what's up. Yeah, y'all better leave Diesel alone.
Hey,
yeah. Man.
Diesel, I
Let
think.
that boy get his freestyle off, man. Looking like Suge Knight's lost cousin and shit.
Big dude. And I was laughing because I'm like, this is a big old dude. Like, I'm sorry, I gotta just say this one more thing. You know how somebody's like, how can I describe something? He was like, hey, Mozzie, what's up? Like he saw my man and hugged him up like he was a kid.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
huh. I'm like, hey, this
So
nigga's aggra-
he was notoriously big. Is
Too
he was
aggressive. Too
aggressive.
aggressive.
And you know, I go to shake his hand, pull me in like Kevin Hart. Hey, wait a minute, Nick. How you doing, brother? Good to meet you.
the
You
nice
feel me?
version of Debo.
My man. So I asked Mozzie, I say, Mozzie, Mozzie, bro, your boy Diesel, he seems like a fun guy. What's up with him? How you know? Oh, he was a UFC fighter, and he does security, and he's a rapper, and he's MC. And I'm sitting here like, damn, I could see all of that in this nigga right now.
Yep.
I could see all of it. But that's my night, y'all. That's my story.
Right.
So, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. Last
I like
night,
All
fresh off the presses.
right. For future preference, get in good with that dude and take him to every show you go to.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rock with him.
He don't
He's
even have to. He don't even have to be security. He's got to stand there with you. People gonna think you got
all right. Anybody?
security.
He's the only dude that's gonna smile and still look intimidating.
Yeah,
He's
those
like
are those are scariest ones.
he was happy go lucky. He was having a good time. He actually helped me have a good time, which
That's
was
what's up.
which was cool.
What's his name again? What was his name again?
His name was Diesel.
Diesel.
He
Diesel. If you catch wind of this, man, shout out
shout
from
out
the
to Diesel.
Vibes and Convo crew, man. Thanks for showing my boy a good time.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Doggone. Hopefully we can get you
Oh,
on here one of these days.
I gotta run it back. I got one last piece. This is super fresh, y'all. So excuse me if my story ain't all the way congealed.
That's
All it
all good.
So I'm leaving out the venue. Night's over. Boom. I'm ready to go home. You know what I mean? Because it's on a whole Tuesday night. I'm ready to go home. And we leave out the I didn't tag the show. I said this was a dope showcase on Twitter, the whole nine, right? I didn't drop my location, the whole nine, right? Now check this out.
Hmm.
When I'm leaving out, and I told you when the front of it looked like an old school blockbuster.
Yeah.
So it's like Pan's Labyrinth, all these posters of old movies. But
Yeah.
as soon as you walk in, you realize it's an adult sex shop.
Here we
That's some LA shit for you,
yeah.
boy.
Nah, dog. Nah. Hear me. I walk out and I look on the wall going out right before I get to the front with all the regular stuff. I'm like, yo, what's this? Oh, what's on this wall? Everybody's like, yeah, bro, the name of the spot is adults only. You didn't catch it? I'm like, and I just dropped my location. Ah. He and the dude at the front, he laughs at me. He says, everybody does that. No one pays attention when they're coming in. I was like, what the hell is
They ain't
this?
giving you no heads up either.
Nah, congratulations. The internet strikes again. Yeah, that's my night though. I was trying to get back to that point because I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. And my wife asked me, she
Oh my
said, babe,
god.
where are you going? I'm going to some show in LA. That's what I'm doing at night. What are you doing? Apparently,
Mm.
apparently, I was somewhere I didn't know I
Uh,
was at.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now she's gonna wonder what kind of a show were
Oh
you
my God!
at?
Right. It was good. It was a good show.
Man,
I tell you that.
All right. Yeah, look,
man.
Yeah, man.
that's pretty amazing, brother.
Pretty good story, huh? You
Very much so.
you can't make this stuff up, goddammit. You can't make it
No,
up.
at
Well,
all.
Key, I know you got a story about that hat you got on.
Oh,
That's funny. Oh,
that-
me and a story. I'm trying to think of something that we ain't talked about before. Have I shared the Bone Thugs and Harmony story on here?
Oh no, never heard that one.
Mm, okay.
You haven't heard that one.
I
Hold
ain't
on, let
shared.
me let me call in the local folks so they can hear this. Hey, all you St. Clair P's, y'all get in here.
That's right.
Man.
My boy got
Oh,
a my boy got a Bone Thug story on him.
Let's
all
get
right, so Bone Thugs story, which is a trip. It's a trip. Um,
Are you gonna miss
okay, it
everybody?
probably took place probably about maybe about 4 years ago now. 4 or 5 years ago now. I think
all
about
right.
four.
Okay.
2018.
Oh, quick sidebar. Crazy Bone just dropped the album also.
Oh, boom, boom, boom,
And it's
boom.
getting that crazy because this is who that story. It's
Oh my god!
it started because of Crazy Bone.
I
He's
had
the
a
blame.
feeling.
All
I had a
right.
feeling. Go ahead.
Like so, it's a Sunday evening. You know, not a lot going on. Um, at my place of work. Um, so he comes into this place of work that I work at, and off the back, I recognize who he is. You know what I mean? Like, I look up, I'm like, oh snap, okay, cool, you're good. Go ahead, feel free. All open seating, sir. So I don't check nothing. You know, he comes in. Um, I tell a few folks, you know, well, I go and tell my boy that works with me, my boy Joe, and I
Uh
go
huh.
and tell him, I'm like, look, I say, hey, look who over there sitting at such and such table, right?
Uh huh.
So he goes over there, he looks, he comes back, he said, bro, that Crazy Bone? I was like, it's Crazy Bone. He's like,
Mm,
bro, this is
mm,
super random. Like,
Yeah.
cause it's not busy. You know what I mean?
Mr. Leatherface himself.
right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he's over there, boom, boom, boom. It was close. I mean, my shift was almost over, so I get off the clock. I'm just chilling, you know. Um, I'm talking to my boy Joe in the back. So the area that we was sitting at is like totally roped off. Nobody can come back there. There's no service, nothing going on. Where he
Uh-huh.
was at was like towards the front. So he gets up off his table and he comes over to me and he goes, taps me on the shoulder. He's like, hey, my man, hey, can you tell me where the bathroom is? And I was like, yeah, right there. So I pointed at the bathroom. He was like,
Right.
appreciate. So he goes to the bathroom,
Crazy
comes in.
Bone tapped you on the shoulder.
Yeah, tap me on the shoulder. They asked me where the bathroom is.
Hey,
All right.
Crazy Bone touched you.
Oh yeah. Oh, it gets good. Oh, this gets good.
All right.
that ain't that ain't nothing. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so he comes back. He comes back from the bathroom, right? And he comes over to us. He goes, "Hey, what's up with y'all, man? How's y'all night going?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's going cool." Like, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm like, "What's about to happen here?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he's sitting there. He's like, "Well, check it out, man. Like, the way he did his hands was like nervous hands. You know, like when somebody's coming up to say something to you, and you know, like they're trying to prepare themselves to get it
Yeah,
out.
All
He
yeah,
had
right.
that kind of body language. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like, so it made me even more nervous. Like, wait a minute, what's about to happen? You know what I mean? Because I instantly caught it.
yeah.
He goes, "Hey, if y'all not busy tonight, you know what I'm saying? I got a show happening tonight. Um, and he said, "Oh man, I'm rude." He's like, "I'm totally rude, man. Man, y'all pardon me." He's like, Crazy Bone, what's your name, bro?" And automatically I'm like, "On key."
I'm
And he's
surprised
like,
you ain't hit him with the duh. Nigga, we know who you is, nigga.
"Nah." In my mind, I thought that. I'm like, "Yeah, we know who you is already." But
Yeah.
he's like, "Crazy Bone," and I go, "What's up?" And I go, "On key," and he goes, "On key." He goes, "You must be like a producer or like a musician or something." And he kind of laughed, like, haha, like, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." I said, "Yeah." He was like, "I knew it. I knew it." And he asked my boy Joe, he's like, "What's your name, bro?" He's like, "Joe." He's like, "Oh, nice to meet you, man." He was like, "Okay, so what I'm over here bothering y'all about is the fact that I got a show tonight at the observatory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If y'all
Yeah.
busy later on, you know what I mean? I want to invite y'all to come." And in my mind, I'm like, I don't have nothing going on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I guess I'm going. I
Yeah.
told him, I said, well, I guess I'm going to your show,
Yep.
Right.
observatory, right? He was like, yeah, yeah, bet, bet, bet. He said, okay, bet. And he asked Joe, he's like, so you want to come, bro? And he was like, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. And he was like, no rush, bro. He's like, I'm gonna be chilling right over here at the table. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be here for a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Let me know how many people y'all want to bring too. So he just sits back down at the table, and I'm like, wait a minute. Just invited me to come to the show? I
Yep.
don't know what kind of show it is yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know it was a Bone Thug show
Yeah.
because he said my show. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I go over to him and I go, yeah, man, I'm definitely going. He was like, okay. And I was like, me plus one, right? And at this point, I had already called E Young. I had already called E Young.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know he a Bone.
Oh.
I know he a Bone fan. So I'm
Right.
like, Andy from Chicago. So I'm like, look, hey, you gonna like this, man? Like, guess who? Guess who just invited me to a show? He's like, oh, who? I was like, Crazy Bone. He did not believe me, bro. He just woke up.
He
He was
thought you was
like,
bullshitting.
Key,
Yeah.
man, come
Okay
on,
with this
bro.
bullshit.
And
Yeah.
I said, bro, you better get dressed and come down here, bro. And he said, you for real? I said, I'm for real. He's like, bro, I'm up. I'm all right. I'm gonna be over there. Like he totally like brightened all the way up. So
He was
anyway,
probably
so
still putting on his clothes when he pulled up.
yeah, so yeah, probably. So boom, he was like crazy. He was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna put you plus one. I gave my name. He was like, bet. So when you get there, just go to the front for tickets. I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. He leaves. I wait on E Young. Boom. We roll over to the observatory from my place of work.
Right.
Boom. We get to the observatory. This one I find everything out. So I get to the observatory. We drive all the way around it. It's the line going all the way around the building, up the street. You know what I'm saying? Like
So,
some of the line is in the light, and then the rest of it is in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Oh, like I said, whoa. I said, dang. I said, Crazy Bone doing this thing by himself, right? So we get out, and I'm like, dude. I said, we about to stand in this line? I said, nah. He said, go to the ticket. He said, go to the box office. So we walked up to the box office. The lady is like telling everybody that's ahead of us, hey, sold out already. Sold out.
oh
She was waving
snap.
her hand. Sold out.
Wow.
Sold out. Sold out.
Right.
And I'm like, I still go up there. She's like, sold out. Hun, we're sold out. We're sold out. I said,
Wait a minute. Now wait a minute.
gives me the face like, I said, oh, I said, I'm on a guest list. And she was like, guest list? Who's guest list? I said, Crazy Bone. And she goes, okay, what's your name? I give her my name. She looks, she goes, oh, you right here. Okay. She looks
Yep.
at the other person that's in the box office and they hand her like wristbands. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like they hand us wristbands and they were like, here you go, blah blah blah. Just check with the security at the front and they'll guide you the rest of the way.
I remember this. I'm trying to act surprised.
Right.
well,
So I just shared it with y'all.
well, I am surprised. So shut up. Go ahead, Keith.
So 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 we go to the front, right? The line is already way
yeah,
back. So
yeah.
by and the dude was like, hey man, y'all gonna have to get in that line. Y'all have to go to the end of the line. And I told him I showed
Did
him
you?
the wristbands. I was like, yeah, they told us to come right here. And I showed him the wristband. I didn't even have it on yet. I just had it in
Yeah,
my hand. And
yeah.
he was like, oh, y'all got you got the purple wristband. Hey, come over
Uh-huh,
here, man. And just opened it up. And they were like, hey, told the security, hey, make sure you put that on their wrist, man. So
uh-huh.
they put it on our wrist. Now they frisking everybody else.
Like you couldn't do it yourself.
They didn't frisk us. They put the wristband on. Didn't frisk us. Just let us go in. And the security he was like, follow him. He gonna guide y'all and tell y'all where to go.
Nigga,
So we follow.
you had the all access wristband on.
I don't know. I don't like. He told me it was a guest list, but I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah,
You know.
bro, you could have snuck you an AK in there, bro. You would have been good.
So,
He could have brought
dude,
he could have
right,
brought AK himself. Shout out to AK.
Yeah, for real.
right. Yeah.
I,
So
I
me and
hope
Young looking at each other, super confused. Don't know what's gonna happen. So he walks us up to the front, like near the front of the stage. So the
right.
show hasn't happened yet, right? Everybody's there, but nobody's performing yet.
Yeah.
Um, he was like, "Y'all go this way," and he tells the guard, he was like, "Hey, they good. Purple wristband, good. They both of them good." And the guard, flashes his light to see the wristband. So we go in. So they let us in through a door. He's like, "Yeah, y'all good to go through there. Y'all good. Y'all good." Boom. So we get behind a door. We don't even know where we at. I don't know where I'm at in the venue. I'm like, "Okay, what's this?"
Right.
So and Young was like, "Well, let's go find out." So he goes up these flight of steps, right? And I'm following him. I'm like, "You don't know where you're going. Slow down, bro." So we go up to the flight of steps. Next thing we know, we're on the side of the stage. So there's like an apron right there, you know. So like looking around it, we can see the bot, we can see everybody, we can see that it's the stage, and then you can see the people out in
Right.
the
Yeah.
crowd. So I'm like, oh, I said, let's why? I said, why he direct us to the stage? Like, come on, let's go back down. So we
And
went back down,
it
and
still didn't dawn on you yet.
still didn't dawn on me. I'm like, we don't know where to go. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I said, okay. So he let us backstage, but I was like, what's back here? Like, it's just nobody back here. So we go downstairs. There's another flight of stairs. I was like, let's go down there and see what's going on. So we
Yeah.
go downstairs, and now we in a green room, lit up room. We down at the bottom, and I'm like, we in somebody's
Yeah.
green room, bro. I said, this look like a green room. I'm seeing vending machines. I'm
Yep.
seeing like snacks and things set up. And I'm like, obviously we go back here, man. They gave us a wristband and sent us back here. So we just walking and talking. And E
Yeah.
Young was like, I don't know, man. He was like, I want to go back upstairs. This don't feel right. Right? So right when I get to the last door, right? There's a few doors. I didn't see anybody in there. I get to the last door. I see Lazy Bone, two of his peoples in there, turned around when I looked through the door. So I looked through the door,
Wow.
and then Lazy Bone looks through, like looks over. He's like, "Who's that?" You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I quickly take my hand away from the door, like, oh,
Yep.
that was Lazy Bone. And E
Yep.
Young was like, "It's time to go, bro. It's time to go.
You think I
It's time to
should?
go."
He's like, yo,
He,
what are we doing here?
He was ready to book it out of there.
Yeezy was scared, man. He was like, "Yo, it's time to go," because he was already on that, like, "Let's go, let's go, let's get from down here."
Yeah.
Right.
And I was the one that was kind of being nosy. And then when
Yeah.
that happened, he was like, "Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Pass this door real quick. Let's go, let's go. We can make it up the steps." So I was like, "I'm not running. Like
Yeah. That's
to
gonna make
run."
you look guilty then.
He came out the door. He was like, "What's up with y'all? Who y'all here with?" And I was like, "Uh." He's like, "Who you here with?" It's like, I was like, "Oh," I said, "We was invited by Crazy Bone." He said, Crazy here?" And I was like, I said, "I don't know if he's here." But I said, he invited us. He was like, oh yeah. And then he was like, I see the wristbands. He was like, wait, are y'all performing? And I was like, nah. I said, we not performing. He was like, oh, okay. He was like, I'd make sure if y'all wasn't no opening act, because I ain't no opening act supposed to be down here. And I was like, oh, nah. I said, we ain't got nothing to do with that. And he was like, where
Wow.
Crazy Ball? I don't know. He said, y'all didn't come with him? I said, nah. He was like, he just gave us the weird face, like,
Hmm.
okay, well, hey, I'm Lazy Bone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, on key. And he was like, would you sing or something? And I was like, yep. And he was like,
Uh-huh.
makes sense. So both of
Uh,
them said that to me that night. And
yeah.
so then like we met Lazy Bone's manager, and then Lazy Bone pulled out the pulled out the PlayStation, told the lady in the back to turn the TV screen off that was showcasing the stage. He was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, well, we don't watch opening acts before we go on. Can you turn this off? And we won't put the video games on." Because he
Oh
was like,
snap.
"I'm about to kill everybody down here in NBA 2K." So
Oh.
we started. Hey, they started talking about old '90s beef when they was beefing with Twista
Yeah.
and all. Young said, "I'm from the Shy," and he was like, "Oh yeah, from the Shy." He was like, "Oh, so you was in the Twister and all that?" Like he was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." E Young was like, "Yeah, yeah, for real." He's like, "Man, I remember we had beef with them in the '90s. Like it was up in the
That's
'90s."
crazy.
Like,
Yes, it
he was like,
was.
"We love for Chicago though." He was like, "But it was hard for us to perform, man. We was getting stuff thrown at us.
Yeah.
He said it was a different day and time. Like so, he's
Full,
sharing
full,
stories.
full, tra- full transparency though, and this was prevalent even back then during Twister's time. It's hard to
Right.
perform in Chicago. Period.
Right. So
That's
I'm a
crazy.
fast forward a little bit.
Yeah.
So you know, so Crazy Bone's not there the whole time. Then I see Wish come down the hall. Flesh comes down the hall. They come up. They introduce us to us. Everybody in the group is like, don't know who we are. We realized that everybody else knew each other because there was
Yep.
other people down there that was just fans, but
Uh huh.
they knew they had some kind of relationship with the artist. We was
Right.
the only ones.
Yeah.
Everybody else is from somewhere else.
Y'all some
We like,
random.
oh,
Yeah.
we stay here in San Diego. Like
Yeah.
everybody,
Yeah.
huh?
Uh
Oh,
huh.
you came with Crazy, and everybody was asking, Crazy's here. Every time we said we was
Yeah.
invited by Crazy. So boom, the manager goes, hey, get ready, 10 minutes, we on stage. So Lazy gets off the PlayStation, goes in the room, changes, comes out, and then they're like, hey, we all gonna pray down here. So they
Yeah.
did a whole prayer for the whole room, right?
Yeah.
And then while they were doing the prayer, Crazy Bones come walking up, appears out of nowhere. And then he's like, hey, we all, and then Crazy was like, hey, everybody down here, we all mob it to the stage. Let's go. And I'm looking at E Young, I'm like, what they talking about? E Young was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. So we follow the crowd. We go
Yeah.
back up the steps, and then we're going up that flight of steps that me and E Young went to earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, we really going to the stage? And Young was like, forget it, let's go. We up in here, let's go. He lied.
I'm saying.
No
I'm
more.
saying.
So we on the
You be you
right
be you be a fool not to.
host is like introducing everybody, he's like, this is the people y'all came to see. Y'all ready for Ball Thugs? And you hear the crowd like, yeah, y'all ready for Ball Thugs? Yeah. And then Lazy comes over to us and he comes over to the whole crowd and the people that was there with us. He was like, "Hey, we gonna be live on stage, y'all. Y'all put your hands up. Y'all do everything. We're gonna be live on the stage." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" This is like, hey, like we don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know. Like so,
I know
um,
Key was like, I don't know how to do that. What do you mean?
everybody on this side, to the left. Everybody that's not in Bone Thugs, come over here to the left. So they put us on the left side of the stage, and then they put a stanchions. They put stanchions up.
Uh-huh.
Um, to keep us on that side of the stage, right?
Yeah.
Um, I remember earlier that night I asked Lazy, "Hey, so what y'all performing?" And I said, "I'm
Uh-huh.
just joking." And he was
Yeah.
like, I can't tell you what we performing.
No
And I said,
shit.
long as y'all do Thuggish Ruggish Bone, I'm
Yeah.
cool. And
That's
he was
not
like,
gonna be a show they do. They don't do that song.
I can't tell you if we gonna do that or not, man. I was
Yeah.
like, all right. So boom,
And they
they
did.
get up there.
Go ahead.
What's up, y'all? Blah blah blah. Lazy Bone turns around, looks right at me, and he goes, and then it's a Thuggish Ruggish
Yeah.
Bone.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Hey.
Oh,
No, that's the song that broke them. They are never not gonna do that song in
I
a show.
said, oh man. And then I'm like, we right there on the stage with them. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. It was a
That's
crazy
dope
night.
though. That's dope though, because they could have been complete assholes and just completely kicked y'all
They
off
could have. It
and put
Yeah,
y'all
for
or
real.
just put y'all in the real crowd. And
Shout out to
we've been
bro.
to enough shows where we've seen that happen.
Heck yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah, man. So that was definitely a blessing, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, that
That's
was
what's
dope, man.
up.
Yeah, he
I
And
told
remember.
me.
full transparency, Bone is is probably my most favorite rap group
What's dope?
of all time. Like I've
All of
always
them.
been heavy in the Bone.
Busy wasn't
So
there.
hearing that story,
All of
man,
them was,
that's beautiful, bro.
Busy wasn't there, but all of them was cool, man. They was
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, wish. Uh, Flesh Bone didn't really say much at all.
I was just about to tell you, you lucky. Flesh was the one you had to watch out for.
Flesh is none, really.
Yeah,
I mean, I
because
introduced myself. He shook
he,
my hand, but
yeah, yeah, real humble dude, but he's the real loose cannon out of all of them.
yeah,
He's
Mm,
got the jail time to prove it.
right.
yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, we gonna sum this episode up, man. Y'all got any shout outs? I didn't took up all the time.
Nah, you had the
It's
best
all good.
story. We made the joke about having the famous people stories, and you had
Yeah,
a
you had the best
real
famous people story.
yeah. Shout out to you.
I
Yeah,
got a
But
man.
couple.
shout out to the chat, yo, like we do every week. You know what I mean? If we don't do anything, we want to shout out to everyone who's watching now and later. Thank you guys for taking some time out to vibe
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
conversate with the crew. You dig? This is your
yeah,
boy Kurt Quinn, Mr. Gator then times 10.
yeah,
Shout out, yo. Let's get it.
yeah. Yep. And it's your boy sequel, one and only y'all. Hey, thanks for checking us out. We appreciate the love. We
Mm-hmm.
appreciate the sharing. We appreciate the comments. The
Right.
homie Bilal, thanks for getting live in the chat with us
Heck yeah.
or whatever. Tune in next week. We're gonna have more, but we're gonna take it up a notch next week. I'm not gonna
yeah,
tell you what just yet. Just watch out for the promotion
Yeah.
in the
yeah.
Instagram and on Facebook and every place else where we promo at.
Yeah. Watch out for
But
the
yeah, man. Um, Shout out to the chat. First and foremost, man. Shout out to the folks even on the pre-show on the Twitter space, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned into that and vibe with us with the vibes and convo playlist, man. Um, Good vibe, man. We love story nights. We love story nights. Um, yeah. Same time next week, 8 p.m. Pacific time. You know what I'm saying? Join a pre-listening party. Click the
The
link in
hour
your
before.
yeah, the hour
Pre-listening party,
before.
the hour before.
Yeah, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Hour before the live, man. We be vibing on there, playing these tunes from the Vibes and Combo playlist.
right.
But yeah, man, we gonna get up out of here. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. Pace, pace, pace,
Peace.
pace, pace.
Till next time.
Next time.
Till next time.